Well, Penn State so far been able to win 3 of the 4 bouts, including Brian Heller's unexpected pin at 141 pounds over 6th-ranked Alex Xerxes. And now we go to 157 with Bubba Jenkins, the freshman out of Virginia Beach, in action against Ryan Morningstar, the redshirt freshman out of Lisbon, Iowa.
The key for Bubba is going to be getting going early, getting some quick leg attacks, getting some offense. Morningstar is a thoroughbred. He's a famous schoolboy wrestler in Iowa. He's been dominating, but he's only a year older than Bubba, so it's a good matchup. Bubba's got to get some offense going earlier because Morningstar is really strong in the third period.
Morningstar is ranked 17th in the nation, Ken. He's 19-7 on the year. He was second on Iowa in wins so far this season. As for Bubba Jenkins, he beat Morello the other night, Friday night, 12-6. He's now 17-7. He's put together a nice early resume.
Yeah, he's done good against you guys. He's done really good in the open tournaments. He struggled some in the Big Ten matches. He's struggled on bottom a little bit. Again, he's got to get it going early here. So far, Morningstar's controlled the ties. Bubba's got a body fake and move. Stand around too much. He's got to get the Morningstar moving off balance. Right now, Morningstar is controlling the ties. That's going to wear on Bubba if he lets him keep doing that. It's controlling his head. Bubba's looking flat, but I'm surprised he's not coming out using his speed.
Let's face it, it's been 30 seconds. He had that head down. Imagine having your head pulled down like that for 30 seconds.
This is critical here. If he lets, he's got to whizzer hard. He's got to get off his leg.
He's in big trouble.
Morningstar's got that angle we talked about earlier. Bubba's got the whizzer, but Morningstar's looking pretty good in this position.
See if Morningstar goes for that ankle, that right ankle. Doesn't seem to get down that far to do it. Now here's the chance.
Bubba's showing really good flexibility here, but I got to think Morningstar's going to get it finished here. He's 90% done. The referee's being patient. That's not good for Bubba there. Bubba's showing good balance and everything, but this is not the position he wanted to put himself in. That's a takedown there.
Yeah, Morningstar did a good job. Number one, mat awareness. Didn't want Jenkins creeping toward the blue, moved him back towards center, then took him down.
Yeah, patience. And like I mentioned earlier, Lisbon wrestlers are good with leg. Lisbon's a high school in Iowa that's got a really strong tradition. And Morningstar is a legend from their team. His dad was a 4-time state champion. And right here, Morningstar is going to work on top.
And he's good in this position.
It comes down to young guys like Dalmont, like Bubba. They've got to get better position up bottom. They got to move quicker. They got to keep the legs sealed off. And if the legs do go in, they have to have techniques. That's an area where Penn State's got to get better. When the legs come in, it's clearing those legs off of there. And we're seeing that tonight. The crowd doesn't like it either. The crowd, when you get held down on bottom, the crowd kind of goes quiet. There's over 5,000 people. People are standing around the track in here. There's a big crowd here. These people are quiet right now because their athletes got held down right there.
It may be 8 degrees outside, but it's warm in here right now. And the wrestling's been great to this point. Brian Heller with the big win. Jake Strayer won. Valmont won. Charlie Falk at Iowa off to a great start. And then Strayer changed the tone, and then Heller hit the exclamation point.
Indeed he did with that big, exciting pin, and that woke the fans up. Bubba's limping a little bit, Steve. That knee's got taped up. Let's see if he shows anything at top. I don't think he's going to hold him down very long.
Yeah. There's Hasselberg cautioning on the left hand position on the bottom.
Morningstar's moving well on bottom. I don't think Bubba's going to be able to keep pace with that.
Talk about Bubba using his quickness. I tell you, Morningstar looks quick.
He's somewhat quick, but not as quick as Bubba. When Bubba really moves, that's why the coaches are really high on him. They see flashes of brilliance in the wrestling room, but that's totally different from putting together for 7 minutes in a Big Ten match against Iowa in front of the home folks. I mean, Bubba, he's got some development to do, and hopefully these matches he's getting will get him some valuable experience. But so far in the Big Ten duels, he's been struggling. Last match Friday night against Northwestern was a good one for him. It was good for his confidence to get a big win on his part.
I'll tell you, at some point, I know you just mentioned wrestling room. At some point, at Penn State wrestling room, I've seen Iowa's wrestling room. Nothing like the Penn State wrestling room.
Penn State University has shown a huge commitment to wrestling. millions of dollars invested in a four-mat wrestling room. Padded walls, wall-to-wall, a fitness room attached to the wrestling room. There's literally 4 full mats, plus a fitness room, plus a great hallway of fame, if you will, a museum, what have you, to show the Penn State history and the rich tradition that is here, that is Penn State University and their wrestling program. It's a great showcase.
And Bubba is down, Bubba Jenkins, right in front of us. That wrestling room, there is no better facility in the country than that. No better facility than that. I didn't say there may be tied for first, but there's no better.
No, there's no ties involved. It's the best in the world. I mean, you just don't see too many universities making a commitment. It's the Lorenzo wrestling room. Coach Lorenzo was my coach here at Penn State. He helped a great deal in the fundraising efforts to get that building built. And it's just an awesome testimony to the commitment and the tradition of Penn State wrestling.
All right, so it is. And Rich Lorenzo, who, by the way, Dan Gable was the head coach at Iowa. Rich Lorenzo took a Penn State team into Iowa and beat them.
And that was my team. That was exciting. We were the first team ever to beat Iowa in their new arena. They had ran off I don't remember exactly, it was nearly 100 straight dual meet victories in their facility.
Carter
Hawkeye Arena. It was an awesome experience. So it was nice to be the leadoff man in that match.
And off the injury list and back on top, and a big takedown for Bubba Jenkins.
That's what he should have done in the first period. He should have got a leg attack early. He caught a blow there. He caught his breath, and he got a nice single leg takedown. Hit the angle. There's short time left. 10 seconds left. He's got to keep it down.
Got to finish.
Worked. Oh, he messed up.
Yeah, there's a big escape at the end for Ryan Morningstar to build a 4-2 lead heading to the third period.
Where you saw Strayer use really good tactics, and Malamont use really good tactics on the ride out, but wasn't able to do that. Now here you're seeing the single leg. That's good technique. You kids at home, that's the takedown you gotta have. A head inside single, cut in the corner, driving across, getting those knees. But what he didn't have is the ride out. You gotta also be able to hold the opponent down at the end of the third period, like Malamont did, like Strayer did, and Bubba wasn't able to do it quite there. He just let him get slipped away. He tried to hold on to a double where he should have changed to a single or high crouch to hold on to one leg rather than two.
We talk about power, important. We talk about quickness, important. But as you pointed out repeatedly, it's the scientific part, the angle. And that comes from the wrestling. You can't go out there and think your way through this thing. This has to be natural. It has to be in the wrestling room to start.
Right. I find in football and basketball, sometimes the greatest athletes can rise to the cream of the crop rise. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of tactics and technique. But in wrestling, there's so much technique involved that you can be like a Jake Strayer or a James Shawn, a skinny guy that just dedicates themselves to bettering themselves. This is a sport that you can excel in if you commit yourself to doing it for many, many years.
Yep, it does.
And Jake Strayer and James Shawn were 2 good examples of that. Now Bubba's a worker. Hopefully he'll stay motivated in the wrestling room and keep improving. He has shown flashes of brilliance on the mat, but right now we're back to where we were earlier with him getting held down by legs.
Yep, 4-3 right now. Morningstar on top, and the sands of time starting to roll down to a minute 15.
Plus Morningstar's got the right time, but Bubba can scramble here. He's got to move. He can't get up back points. Oh, it's not looking good.
Morningstar's trying to get that. Bruce Hasselwood taking a good look at that.
Ouch.
Yeah, there's the count again.
He's trying to call timeout. They're going to give him a timeout and give a bonus point to Iowa.
Can't get out of it. Morningstar just has total control.
Okay, what's going to happen here is he's going to get the 3 back plus the 1. Bubba was crying uncle and basically needed injury timeout because his knee was getting torn.
Yeah.
So he gets the extra point there. Bubba's knee, it's not looking good there. Now, this is the second injury time, Steve, so Iowa's going to have a choice. It'd be interesting to see if they choose bottom or top. Bottom would be a choice where he wants to get away and take it down and work towards a major decision. Top would be a position where he's going to just go for the grind and try to score on top and get a pan or back.
So it's interesting. And here it is here. I mean, you can see it right there. Working it, but he really worked that right knee.
Right, after he gets him over, he twists it, he reaches back for the ankle and gets it. So after he gets the back points, he scoops up the ankle for what you call a bow and arrow technique and really torques on that.